In Nepal, the Newari people are the indigenous people and the originators of Nepali culture and customs. Here we see a Newari wedding in progress. With musicians leading the way, followed by friends and relatives who come to attend the wedding ceremony. The ladies are dressed in colorful fineries called sari. Everyone is in good spirit. Now we see a car approaching. Seated inside is the groom arriving for his wedding reception. A Newari wedding is an elaborate affair. Special food is prepared. The groom is now seen sitting next to the elders of his family, waiting for his bride to arrive. Usually, a few hundred relatives and friends would be invited to attend the ceremony. Here we see tents are set up in the reception courtyard. Everyone is looking forward to a day of fun and good food. While waiting for the bride to arrive, suddenly it starts to rain. This is certainly a good omen from heaven, for rain makes everything grow, and the local community is basically a farming community. To them, rain is a precious gift from their gods. Here comes the bride. Accompanied by her bridesmaids, the bride is led to the groom. We now see the new couple sitting on the ground in front of the seated elders, and the ceremony begins. The official ceremonial conductor first counts the money given to the new couple by relatives and friends, and he hands the money to the bride and the groom. Now he starts to recite from the wedding scripture, blessing the newlyweds, their future life together. At the same time, he instructs them to act out step by step what the traditional wedding process requires in order to fortify good fortune and happiness in this newly formed union. The guests are like the audience, watching as the performance goes on. Traditionally, the groom wears a grassy garland, which signifies prosperity. Now we see the bride puts another garland around the groom's neck. Next, she puts a ring on his finger and a gold chain around his neck. Now the groom reciprocates. He puts a garland around his bride's neck. And then another one. Followed by a ring on her finger. And a gold chain around her neck. The ceremony goes on. Different traditional rituals are acted out, one after another. Finally, we see the bride bows down in front of her new husband, for he will be the master of her new home. While the music goes on, the bride takes a little break and goes inside the house to rest, and the crying begins. Sitting there receiving gifts from her family, the bride starts crying loudly, for she is now leaving her home and her parents and moving to live with her new husband. Home to her, perhaps a total stranger, as most marriages in Nepal are arranged by families or friends of the families. Not knowing what will be like to spend the rest of her life in her new husband's house, she is expected to cry. The louder she cries, it shows the deeper love she has for her parents, that she is sad to leave them, their household, and has now become a member of her new husband's family. The music goes on and evening draws near. The groom leads the way, heading to a parked car. The bride follows, surrounded by her family members. They approach the car and start walking around the car a few times. Then the new couple enter the car. Once the car door is closed, they are now ready to start their life together.